Good morning, welcome back to the diary. Just another Tench session. Not a tench. Could be a rudd, I think. Yeah, just another tench session. After a bad case of indecision over the last day or so. Those of you that watched the previous video may recall that at the end of it I suggested that I could be going to have a day fishing for the roach, a day with a waggler rod, and up until last night that was the plan, and I'd planned to go to my very local urban park lake, which is currently producing some very nice roach, good bags of roach. However, late yesterday evening I looked at the weather forecast, and there's today's forecast for a stiff northeasterly breeze, which for the urban park lake is the very worst direction you can come. Brings the cold breeze straight in off the North Sea. So I thought, well, it wouldn't be the most pleasant place to sit, and if it's going to be as breezy as they suggest, that'll make fishing a waggler just a bit complicated. So second best, we'll try for another tench. I've only had one so far this spring. Came from this water. I'm back on the local club water, which is very, now that the hawthorn's in leaf and flower, I am getting plenty of shelter from the breeze. It looks like the forecast is going to be right. So a day after a tench, let's just see what happens. Not sure how I missed that. So, tactics. Well, if you're one of the regulars on the diary, and you've watched my previous tench videos on this water, then tactics are exactly the same as they always are. However, if you're new to the diary, welcome. And the tactics I normally use on here are, on one rod, a large maggot feeder with a short hook link, a size 10 with 4 or 5 maggots on it, plus an artificial maggot rigged as a magaliner. And on the other rod, which is the corn rod, large open-ended cage feeder full of ground bait and corn, helicopter rigged short hook link, size 10, 2 grains of hair rigged corn as the hook bait. Apologies to the regulars, you've heard that all before, but it works for me, or it has done in the past. Still cold. Well, that could have been a tench bite. It's going for the margin. Of course, it could be the one thing I've been very successful at this year in catching, and that is a bream. Pulling quite hard though. This was on the maggot feeder. Surely this has to be a tench. Oh. It's a beauty. Oh, please stay on. Good Lord. Yes. That is what we came for. Ooh, it's a cracker. I think I'm going to have to weigh this one. That is a big tench. Well, not quite a PB, but there you go. 7.5 pounds. What an absolutely fantastic creature. My PB is in fact 8 pounds, but I'll settle for 7.5. That's a beauty. Yeah. Here she goes, that's better. Well, that's made my day. Well, my second tench of the spring. And at 7.5 pounds, I think that's going to take a bit of beating, to be honest. Absolutely beautiful female fish. As I said, I think I said when I was weighing it that my PB is 8 pounds. that also came from this pond, but it's 2, maybe 3 years ago since. If I didn't know better, I'd say that was a Spitfire. Sorry, got distracted. Yeah, my PB's £8, and I say it came from this pond about 2 or 3 years ago, and 7.5 is the biggest I've had since then. So that was a bit special. Lovely, lovely fish. I'm not sure you'll be able to see this, but it was a Spitfire, courtesy of Flight Radar 24. Mark TIX Spitfire. GCLXB, whatever that is. There's one for Dan Reeve. Dan Goes Outdoors. In fact, it's currently doing circuits of Newcastle Airport. And it's warming up as well. Getting better and better by the minute. Bream. Different world here now. That definitely looked like a tench bite. Again on the maggot rod. I don't know how to pull these things. And a nice fish. Don't want to give up. Wow, not quite as big as the last one, but still a beauty. The original bar of soap. Look at that. Another female fish. In perfect order though. Isn't that lovely? That look good in the sun. Another bream. Sneaking suspicion this will be, yeah, another bream. Nearly knocked it off. Well, that's 4 hours gone. Two and a bit hours to go, and all's right with the world. It's turned out to be a little bit special. Not quite red letter stuff yet. I don't know what constitutes a red letter day, but as far as the tench fishing was concerned, I think it's all to do with expectation. Probably any fishing's concerned, it's to do with the expectation. I mean, if I was sitting on a lake in Kent where it's normal to have 6, 8, 10 tench in a day, then my two, albeit good sized tench, my two wouldn't feel anything particularly special. But going by my expectations on a small club pond in the northeast of England, those two fish are getting very close to turning today into a red letter diary page. You could say I was 2/3 of the way there perhaps, so if I can get another one, then that would confirm a red letter day by my standards. Let's see what we can do. Not sure what this is. Got a bit of weight to it though, but it didn't. I'm not sure it looked like a tench bite. It would be nice if it was a tench. Gosh. All the signs are good. This is on the corn rod. Oh, surely it must be. See it. It is, and it's a good one as well. Please stay on. Yes! It's official. It's a red letter day. Just look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Do you know, I'm not even sure that's ever been caught before. Well, that's the trio, and I'm absolutely made up. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely fish, aren't they? Go on, kick a bit, mate. That's it. Fantastic. Well, that's going to have to be it for the day. That was a day that worked out way better than anything I could have reasonably expected, and needless to say, I enjoyed it greatly. What's next? I don't really know. It'll be whatever it is when it is. But as I said in the previous video, a lot of the waters locally, the carp are spawning now, so we need to give that a swerve. And we're in the hands of the weather to some extent. It could be that I'll end up fishing for the roach, weather permitting. But as I say, it'll be what it is. Hope you enjoyed this half as much as I did, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.